So today for our daily Moravian text reading, we are in Romans chapter 8, verse 20 to 33. And I've got to be honest with you, I feel a little overwhelmed at the thought of trying to say something meaningful and coherent in 5 minutes on such an important, complex and powerful piece of scripture. Let's start with that big verse then, verse 28, that we know that in all things God works for the good of those who love him. Absolutely everything in your life, the good things, the bad things, the things God has generated for us and blesses us with, the stuff that's going on through our own sinfulness, our own rebellion, the stuff that happens to us and around us as the result of this broken, fallen world in which we live, everything, all of it, God is working in it and through it for your good. It's a mind-blowing, hopeful, redemptive truth. When I think of some of the sickness or suffering or loss or tragedy that I've experienced or those I love have experienced, God didn't do those things. God didn't send those things, but God is wanting to work through them to bring about good. This is the incredibly redemptive nature of God, a God who turns what was meant for evil into good. And what is that good? Well, we can only scratch the surface of it today, but it's about glory. It's about our transformation into his likeness, even through suffering, preparing us in the here and now for our eternal destiny. And it's about the transformation of the world through us, making earth more like heaven. That's what I believe the good of this verse is all about. And so now when we read back through today's reading, what we see is this, that the whole of creation, everything that is, has been brought into decay and suffering through the fall, through Adam and Eve's sin. All of creation is frustrated, waiting, groaning for its future destiny, its future glory, a time when Jesus will return and ultimately bring heaven to earth. Heaven will fully and completely invade earth forever, making all things new and renewed. This is the future hope of glory that we wait for. And in the meantime, God is at work in us and in all things, preparing us for that glorious future destiny. We have glimpses of it, foretastes, the first fruits of the Spirit at work within us, the first fruit of transformation through Jesus. And what all of this is about is it gives us hope. When we look at how God works in our lives, even through the suffering and hardship, it fills us with hope because it demonstrates to us and to creation that we are on a trajectory. We are heading to a destination, and that destination is the perfection and redemption and transformation of all things. The Spirit is transforming you. He's making you more like Jesus so that you can play your part in the transformation of society as heaven invades earth, so that you are ready for eternity with him. Maybe it's time to reframe how we see the last year, the COVID restrictions. Maybe the Lord has sustained us through perhaps one of our greatest years of preparation and transformation, working good in us and through us as he prepares us and all of creation for our eternal and glorious destiny. Have a wonderful day. Don't forget you can use the comment section in the social media postings of this, and I'll do my best, particularly on Facebook, to engage with that so we can take the conversation further.